Yo guys, what is up? Director Owl here, okay? Today we are here to direct the new Avengers movie. So let's get started. No, okay, jokes aside. Yo guys, what is up? DJ6 here. I'm here to bring, unlike my last video on Pussy Orca, okay, an actual serious video and non-troll. And you guys can see it in the title, the description of about the hero Wash. Now, obviously, the title's going to have a little joke about him because that's what I like to fucking call him, and I'm going to call him throughout this video. But, so, yeah, let's just get started. So, about Rotom-Wash, okay? Now, obviously, we're talking about my hero, Wash, the number 8 hero, okay? I actually have the top 10 heroes here listed, in case you guys are not aware or just do not remember the top 10 in order. I'll name them off very briefly. I may mispronounce number 9, because, again, I am illiterate, so whatever. So I'm going to go from 1 to 10. We have 1 at Endeavor, 2 Hawks, 3 Best Genist, 4 Edge Shot, 5 Miracle, 6 Crust, 7 my man Commonly Woods, 8 we have Wash, 9 we have Yo Roy, Musha, and at 10 we have Ryuku, okay? Now, when I first saw all these guys, now obviously we knew a few of them. I forget how many we knew at the exact time, but at least now we know we have Endeavor, we have Hawks, we have Best Genist, we've seen Edge Shot, we saw Mirko later, we knew Kamui Wood since episode 1, and we saw Ryuku later, I believe, as well. But these are all the ones that we've seen from the top 10 thus far in the story, up to where we're at right now with the villain arc, okay? Now, obviously, like I said before, with the title, this is about Wash. And why, honestly, out of all the 10, he is the most disappointing one to me. Now, we have number 9 and number 6 who don't really, don't make me enthusiastic either. They really do disappoint me as well. But in terms out of all of them, all the top 10, obviously the Endeavor, Hawks, Best Genist, Edge Shot, Mirko, Kamui Woods, and Riku, they're fucking badass. We've seen them before, we've seen what they can do. And maybe that's why I feel less enthusiastic towards the other 3. But even if I saw Wash, unless he pumps out some fucking hydro cannon, surf, fucking scald, and burns somebody, okay? And makes him do less physical damage, he is not going to impress me at all throughout this entire series. I will bet you that money right now, okay? And here's the first reason why. Well, we have his design. And the reason I call him Rotom-Wash is because of his fucking character design. To me, it looks complete shit, okay? He's a fucking... He's a washing machine, dude. What the fuck do you want from me? How am I supposed to say, oh yeah, he has a sick-ass design, bro. He's a washing machine. You know what washing machines do? They wash things, dude. No. He fucking looks lame as shit. Honestly, to me, he's on that same level as 13. 13, obviously is like that space suit design. But at least that's cool, because space is fucking cool. There's nothing cool about a fucking washing machine, okay? I'm sorry, unless you guys like washing clothes, excuse me, okay? Now, obviously, comparing him to 13 is, to me at least, a bit fair, because I feel like they're on the same scale of hero, and because when I look at this just plainly and very simply, 1 to 10 is just, in terms of their strength, too. In terms of who's stronger than who. Endeavor is stronger than Hawks. I think this is a fact we can all accept. Hawks is stronger than Best Genist. I think we can all accept that. Now, I'm not talking leaps and bounds that Endeavor no-diffs Hawks or Hawks no-diffs Best Genist and so on and so forth, but I think that we can agree with at least those so far. Maybe Best Genist about to Edge Shot too. Okay. But to me, something in me says that Wash is not a stronger hero than Ryuku. He's probably a better hero than Ryuku and Musha. However, he's not a stronger hero than the two of them. And maybe that's another reason why I'm so disappointed with him. Because whenever we see heroes in this show that are badass, they're strong as well. All Might, we have Endeavor, we have Hawks, we have Best Genist. I mean, one of the most iconic scenes, at least to me, is the Best Genist scene with All For One. I mean, I think we can all say that is a pretty dope fucking scene. And nonetheless, he's fucking number 3, too. Top 3 hero. 4 before All Might, but 3 now. And just Wash is and here's another thing. Just this really is just like a side note more than an actual point, because this is highly objective and or I mean not objective, subjective and biased towards what I'm about to say. But at least in terms of math, eight's always been a really weird number. Maybe that's also why I hate Wash. I wouldn't say hate, but dislike Wash. That could have a key, like could be a key component to why I don't like him. But it just Wash is just he's just there. I don't think that. Well, I don't want to say that we won't see him in the series at least one point. We probably will, but I want to say that when we see him in his introduction, he's not gonna have that badass introduction. Maybe he'll no-diff some fodder villains, but it's not like he's gonna really have his scene. I don't feel that we're gonna have that scene with Wash. Now, obviously, I'm fucking horrible with predictions normally, but at the end of the day, just Wash is a very disappointing character to me in both design and to how he's probably gonna play into the story later. I don't feel like he'll have that big of a role. He'll probably show up like Gang Orca, like maybe one or two times and do some cool things, but I mean, not be like. Obviously, he's 8, so he's not gonna have a key role in the story most likely, like Endeavor, Hawks, Best Genius, and All Might do, right? Like, I don't think you can do that with the number 8 here unless next time we see this fucking report after what happened with you guys know who, if you're caught up. The list is probably going to change. And if we see Wash higher up, and by higher up I mean top 3, I'll change my mind on him, right? Because then that would mean that he is better than Edgeshot, Miriko, Best Genius, Hawks. He would be around that level, right? And now that would be impressive. I would give him that, then I could say maybe he'll be more relevant in the story later on. But as it sounds right now, Wash, Rotom-Wash, is not a fucking amazing character in my eyes and will never be an amazing character. And maybe I'm just nitpicking at a character that, like I said, will never get a big shine in the story. And maybe I'm just trying to nitpick at the small details. But at the same time, an important aspect to a story to me is even having those side characters shine. And we've seen that in My Hero. Most of Class 1A, they're not the main characters. Most of them are supporting characters. And it's not like we see them every single scene, every single chapter, every single arc. Because obviously in this arc we aren't. In the Overhaul arc, we didn't see some of them, right? And even in some of the early arcs where they all were, where the focus was on the students in Class 1A, we didn't really see them all that much. We heard about them. We saw what they did. More notably the second arc of the series, which I don't actually know what it's called. Apologies for that, but we see what they did, but we didn't get to see those fights. Now, obviously, it was fights with fodder, so how interesting could it have been? But still, at least we got something, right, with them. And we're going to get something with Wash, too. But the difference between Wash and the 1A students is we are going to see development with, and in my opinion, with all the 1A students. Even probably at least half of the 1B students. Now, Wash is a hero, so in theory, he should not need that much development. Not as much as a kid would need, right? Because Wash, we don't know much from his fucking design again, but Wash is, at least we can assume, an adult. And he shouldn't need that much character development. At least, again, like, compared to the students. However, we also do see that that's not necessarily always true. At least, we see that with Endeavor. He has a lot more character development than I think any character will get, at least in 1A and 1B. I think the development that he needs is a lot deeper and needs more time to unravel and to become a developed character. And again, just returning back to Wash, unless he got some tragic backstory about how he got shoved into a washing machine as a kid and just stayed there his entire life, like, I don't fucking see it. He's like that one guy from One Piece who'd be stuck in the treasure chest, right? That's the correlation I see right there. He's gonna be that guy from One Piece stuck in a treasure box, stuck in a treasure chest, and he's not really gonna do anything. He's gonna have his little key moment in an arc. Maybe we'll see a throwback to him later, but that's it. That's it. I doubt we're gonna see Wash with fucking Buggy, okay? I just don't see it, okay? He's gonna get released from his Pokeball in an arc. He's gonna discharge. He's gonna kill some people. Probably give Kaminari some fucking power up, right? Because he's gonna discharge. It's gonna fucking power him up like steroids, right? But at the end of the day, Wash is just there. Like I said it before, he's just there. And I even think, and this is why I'm bringing this up in a video for separately and dedicated to just Wash and not Crust and Musha, is because I do think we're going to see Crust and Musha more often than we're going to see Wash. And the only character I could say that would be probably on Wash's level, at least in terms of like irrelevancy through the story later on, would probably be Musha because he's number 9. But at the same time, we saw Ryuku come in, and she was a fucking badass, right? I think we can all say she played a good part in the overhaul arc, but I don't know. Maybe I'm nitpicking. Maybe I'm just being like really objectively biased towards Wash, and I'm not giving him the benefit of the doubt. But that's just one man's opinion. Please let me know what you guys think below in the comments, and if you guys did enjoy, please do leave a like and subscribe. Keep the party rocking, my friends. Thank you for keeping up with my bullshit and my stuttering and all my just illiteracy. So keep the party rocking, my friends. DJ6 out. Peace.